Today we're going to announce the launch of a youth public service announcement video contest. We know that peer-to-peer learning is one of the most effective ways to get messages across. So we would like to engage youth in the conversation about drinking and driving and arm them with the facts about the issue. So today we've come together to focus on the issue and bring together research and community advocacy and education and enforcement, because there is not one solution to solving impaired driving.
We have to look at why is it that people still continue to drink and drive. There's just too many. But we do know that only 12% of those 16 to 24 actually will drive after drinking, whereas adults it's 25%. So we know there's a huge difference, and there's an attitudinal shift in young people.
In the impaired driving issue, the bottom line is you can change enforcement practices, change legislation. You need to change the driver's behavior and their decision-making process. So it's great to see that happen and then play out on our roads with fewer fatalities.
I've been a police officer for 33 years, and during that time we've seen significant progress with respect to impaired driving and reductions in fatalities. But unfortunately, we consistently see about 25% of fatal crashes involving impaired driving. In terms of changing the conversation, certainly we want to change the conversation to dovetail the efforts of police, the OPP, with other organizations and focus on other methods of reducing crashes on our highways and certainly preventing death and injury, particularly young people.
Have them use their creative energy to create public service announcements that we can use across Canada with youth to get them interested in the issue, and more importantly to give them the voice to speak up on the issue and share their reasons for choosing not to drink and drive, to talk about what's known about the problem and share strategies that they found effective in their own age groups.
Getting the message out there and engaging the community and getting the message out is really key, but you can't do it without getting communities on board and getting people to change their ideas and change their behavior.
We have to find ways to get youth to use peer pressure positively instead of negatively. And that means talking about drinking and driving before it happens, not after they've had their first drink. So it's all timing, it's a lot of education, and that's where Young Drivers of Canada comes in. And with this program, where we have public service announcements written by youth, for youth, we feel we can be much more effective than we have in the past.
We in policing traditionally use the long weekend blitzes, our media releases, traditional enforcement. And the reality is young people aren't watching the news or reading news releases. They're on the social media. They're having conversations with their friends. So we in the police business have to change the way we communicate our enforcement message, and we have to develop new partnerships that allow us to connect to the young people. And we can do better by engaging the partners that have success and have expertise out there, changing the conversation with young people from very much a parent-child relationship, where the police tell them not to do something, to engaging them in a conversation, engaging them in discussion, and engage them as part of the solution. Get ideas from them, get the young people to set the role models. It's one thing for a 33-year police officer to say don't do. It's another when your friend's saying that.
At the end of the day, we really want to encourage communities to get involved in the issue. We are here to provide them with the resources and the information that they need to design programs and strategies that are going to be suitable and appropriate for their communities.